Hey guys, it's Ed from East West Bushcraft YouTube channel, and we're out tonight doing a solo camp. It's been raining all night and it's in freezing conditions, so everything freezes. We cook some lamb and make some cinnamon bread in the morning. We're also testing out some new gear. I bought a brand new sleeping bag. It's a Rab Ascent 900, extra large, loads of space, goes down to -18. It won't be that cold, but it's nice and comfy. And I've also got myself a new bivvy bag as well to test out. On another note, I'm almost on 500 subscribers, so if you like this, please like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy. As you can see, it's raining. It's lightened up a little bit now, but it's still raining. It's been raining for quite a while. All in my waterproof trousers as well, which should be nice and dry. There's a nice lightweight waterproof set, so pack a mac and some regatta waterproof trousers. You slip over the top of things and they're packed down nice and small as well, so don't take up too much room. Don't know if you could hear that, but that's the local parakeets that fly over. They fly along this river. Been watching them for years, and I think I know where they fly to every day. And they fly back. There's two more going overhead. Very noisy birds. Cactus, another very useful plant. The heads of the sausage looking things on top, they're really good for tinder, nice and light flash tinder. And the stalks can obviously be used for fire making, but the rhizomes, like the root system underground in the water, it's a bit boggy. It's full of starch, as some of us may know, so it's a very useful plant. What size are these pieces? Yeah, it's like a third of a horse. Shelves we done last time was fully enclosed, and this time is going to be even more fully enclosed. It's an upgrade to my last idea. Just laying it down so I can gauge how much space clearing the ground, because there's lots of hawthorn around here. The last thing I want is a hawthorn fawn going through my air mattress. That's our fully enclosed top shelter. Ignore the ridge line there, that's for other setups. Just going to pull out this other side so it stands a bit higher. There you go, the shelter's set up, and I've opened it up, pinned it up into this tree. Let's go get some firewood. The size of that wood here. It's massive wood here on this. Look at that. So I've been collecting some firewood for a while. Everything is completely soaked. I've been trying to chop down some larger pieces so I can split them and get some shavings from the inside. That's the sort of size pieces I've been getting. Don't know if you can hear that, but that rain is coming down. Instead of doing feather sticks, I've decided to do some shavings. Kind of relaxing underneath this tarp, you know, while the rain's beating against it. But time is getting on, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to brew up a coffee using the spirit burner while I continue preparing this, because that ground out there is becoming absolutely saturated. So I laid this log here in hopes it'd be the backstop, and these logs here were going to be the front. And I dug out a little depression, and it's just turned into a puddle. It's too wet. Everything's too wet. So I've made an executive decision, and I am not going to build a campfire tonight. So what I am going to do is, I've got enough methylated spirits here to fry up my leg of lamb. So I'll do that and season it and everything. Currently, right now, I have bacon and sausages to cook, to fry up, and a baguette. What I'm going to do to save some space is, I've got my raincoat up there, and all the firewood I'm going to put in a little pile and chuck the raincoat over it. And this dry split stuff I'll bag up and keep inside the shelter with me. But I think it just save a load of energy in the morning. And the ground is literally sodden, like, and I'm just not in the mood for battling it. I want to cook, listen to audiobook, and relax. I still need to get the sleeping bag out and the bivvy bag and set up bed and all that stuff, and get dry. That shouldn't be too hard. I've got dry clothes in my bag as well. The bacon and sausages are almost ready, so that's good. And then what I'll do is I'll put the lamb on straight away. I'm just going to season it now. Right, I've got a salt and pepper and rosemary mix and some butter in a tin foil. Just saturate it. Got the old coffee on the go still. While that's slowly cooking, I'm going to relax and listen to an audiobook. Smells absolutely divine. Oh, it smells so good. I did want it medium, but I've kind of cooked it a bit too long. I didn't judge that well. It's well done, but it smells so good. And while I was waiting for the lamb to cook, I decided to set up the sleep system. So I've got the Thermarest underneath my sleeping bag, which is in the bivvy. The Thermarest isn't in the bivvy because I can't fit it in there with me as well. I'm too big. I do have two new pieces of kit, which is the bivvy and the sleeping bag. It's the first time I'm trying them both out. The sleeping bag is a Rab Ascent 900. It's a down filling, and it's the extra large one. So it's really long and a little bit wider. And I tried it out at home, and it's got quite a nice bit of wiggle room in there, which I like. So I can't wait to try it out. However, it is rated to -18, so it might be a very warm night because it's not below zero at the moment. It's probably about 5 degrees or 6 degrees, something like that. For now, I'm going to continue eating my lamb and listen to some audiobook, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. That was a very nice night. The sleeping bag was lovely and toasty. It still is. Nice and misty morning. I can't even see across that field anymore. And the river's risen. Don't know if you can tell, but last night I could see the bottom of that. That's probably risen a foot. That's right, it's still got quite a bit before it comes up and over. There's no more rain, and I think we can get a fire going and get some breakfast and nice warm tea or something. So I've still got my firewood under here. Oh, it's all frozen. There you go. It's definitely dried out a bit. Well, the surface water's gone. So the fire's taken a while to build up. It's so cold out, so damp, and everything's frozen as well, which I didn't realise. It's going to give it a moment to catch up. Things aren't igniting so readily. But what I did last night, and I didn't show you guys, is I mixed up a batch of bread. So I left that overnight in the shelter with me, and it's risen slightly. So I put it in my pocket to start warming it up, and then we'll add some cinnamon and turn it into a cinnamon bread for some breakfast. Just put the pan next to the fire to try and melt some of the fat that was on there before, because it'll be salt and pepper, rosemary, and I don't think that'll go with my cinnamon bread. I think my trousers got damp from wearing the waterproofs, because obviously no water could escape as I was walking in. So it's quite nice to get them warm again. That's the shelter. Look, the bag's all frozen. That was in the shelter. See, there's a frost on the outside. It got to around 0 last night, and I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, it rained as well, so everything's coated in a nice sprinkle of water, which is frozen. But it's nice and comfortable. I haven't inspected the sleeping bag yet, but we'll inspect that in a bit to see if there's any moisture from the bivvy, do you know what I mean? So we've got some rose hips that we collected earlier in the year, and we're going to add them to the hot water to make a rose hip tea. And I'm just going to warm up this pan. And in my pot here, I've got cinnamon, my little handmade pot. And what we'll do is we'll get the bread out and we'll mix some cinnamon into the dough, and then save some, so once it's cooked we can dust it on top as well. Check that out, it's sticky. Right, so that's looking good. Gonna let that rest for a bit because that's piping hot. That's lovely, that is. That's been rising overnight. So it's like a slow rise bread. Rose hip tea with the dried rose hips I made in a previous video. Gonna finish up my breakfast and then we'll have to clear up. Thought I'd show you my sleeping bag. So everything in here is actually frozen. So the bottom of my bivvy has been touching a frozen tarp all night. I didn't realise at first. So the foot of my bivvy does have ice on it. It's a bit damp. And the bottom of my sleeping bag is a bit damp. It also had a bit of ice on it, but I didn't feel it when I was in there. Yeah, it doesn't feel damp on the inside at all. Okay. Obviously we don't want to get down, sleeping bag's wet, so that's not a good thing. That's probably a mixture of me going to bed with wet and damp feet, as well as being up against the tarp down there. I seem to have slipped down. I don't know if you can see that on the map, but the green is where I started, and then the map's gone down that way. That's fine. So, but that sleeping bag, this sleeping bag, it's rated to -18, and honestly, it's so comfortable. It's the bivvy. It's Alpkit. I can't remember the name. It might be like a Kahuna or something like that. Hunka. It's a Hunka XL. It's an extra large as well. Fits that perfectly. So does the British Army one, the Gore-Tex one, which I've got. I just wanted to try something else out. This pack sound way smaller, and yeah, I don't know. This is waterproof, and I'll have to inspect that when I get home, because there's obviously moisture at the feet area, but I think it's because I've been touching that. That is, you can see all the ice coming off of it. It's got its own little bag, it packs into itself. Pretty decent. Okay. So what I actually did is I store my sleeping bag in a dry bag, and also put my dry clothes in there as well. I'm currently wearing my dry clothes. I've put another layer on and stuff underneath. You probably can't tell, but yeah, all my guy lines are frozen stiff. Been absolutely frozen solid. Look, it's my spare rope. Try and shake as much of the ice off as I can. It's been nice. It's been a good night out testing out a new sleeping bag. I couldn't fault the sleeping bag. I really like that. The bivvy bag, I really like the bivvy bag. Whether it performs well, I'm not sure. I'd have to keep trying it. I do have my ex-army basher, ex-army bivvy, I mean, which works perfectly, but it's quite bulky. So I just wanted to try something else out. Also, I'm about to modify the army bivvy, so that won't be the same. But yeah, the sleeping bags are excellent, and I actually had a really good night. I know you can see that the moisture on the sleeping bag and bivvy on the inside. I didn't notice any of that throughout the night, so it was actually a really good night. Obviously a bit cold this morning because I wasn't expecting to be freezing conditions, and also wasn't expecting it to rain so much all night last night, which is why it was actually, I think, a good call that I kept all the firewood and didn't cook anything last night and kept it for the morning to sort breakfast out. I didn't need it last night, and I cooked quite a lot of meat on that spirit burner, which is the most I've ever done on a spirit burner, like a chunk of meat. So I'm quite impressed by that. I know it's doable now. But yeah, I think it saved a lot of time and energy processing all the stuff for the morning, so I could wake up and just create a fire. It's a really good habit I could get into, actually. But yeah, if you like this, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Yeah, but it's fully soaked now. Ah, dear. It's so good up until halfway.